one of the most beautiful cities in the world, San Diego, California, and Snapdragon Stadium. The season comes to a close, and both of these teams hoping to finish on a high note in the Holiday Bowl. It's the Tulane Green Wave and the San Diego State Aztecs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
San Diego State's head coach told me before the game, as you know, the Pac-12 has trying to rebuild and reload and get back to a conference of dominance in college football. So this game has even more importance here today. They cannot afford to lose to a Power 4 school. They've got to show that they are still a conference of significance here in college football, and that will be played out on the field today. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. The Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the first possession of the game. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with the W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year.
Snags it and he's open. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Makes a man miss. Tulane to the line, facing second and short. Looking for running room. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is four-down territory. This quarterback, part of their running game. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. They'll need a bunch on second down. On the option. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Here comes the seventh play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. Moves the pocket. It's McClung. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting three and starting this game off on the right foot.
So the San Diego State Aztecs offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. It's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. After the flag, distance for a first down cut in half. They can really get aggressive on 1st and 5. Back to pass, it's Saunders. Makes the grab, it's John. Makes the grab, down immediately, he picks up a few. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Pulls it and runs it again. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. Off-play action on 1st down. Looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Working that left side. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Tulane right back to the line. The Aztecs call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Snap to the back. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Trying to get the corner. He'll toss it. Nice move there. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Pulls it. Got some green grass. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Slings it downfield. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Looking for the edge. He'll pitch it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the boot, looking for his man. Finds his man. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. A fun postseason battle here. Deadlock at the end of the 1st. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the 2nd. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. This is a designed run. There, got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Sells to run, looking to pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Long way to go on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. Fights off a defender. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Wide receiver going in motion. Using his feet. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. The Aztecs will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Keeps it himself. Keeps it looking for room. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Nestles it in at the 35. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think
pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw at Saunders. Had to force that one.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Throwing right. He makes a catch. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Aztecs want to pick up the tempo.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Nice move to keep running. Guys, let's think just for a minute about big picture San Diego State. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program, and he's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
Looking down the middle. It's caught. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Aztecs with the 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Caught. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Zings it complete to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. 5 yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Looking to throw, it's Saunders. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
On the move.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Now San Diego State will spend its 2nd timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. They punt it away on 4th down. Trying to take it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Breaks into the open, crosses midfield, and he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Aztecs want to crank the tempo.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking...
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to pass, it's McClung. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you can.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. The green wave in a world of hurt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge-of-your-seat type first half, or as they call it in this game there in San Diego, just another typical holiday bowl. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Holiday Bowl.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. About to start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away. He'll bring it out. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. And that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing. They're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out. Well, that's two very good decisions on that play by the quarterback, right? Number one, not to hand it off. That was the right look to throw into it. The second good decision was his guy was covered, so don't throw it. Just take off and get what you can get. You got to like the decision-making this guy is showing right now in this game.
Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw, it's Saunders. Going deep. Caught. Touchdown, San Diego State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The play fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires to the right. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Really tough on an offense. 3rd and long, it's tough to, you know you're passing the football, they know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer, I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath, but, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
Out wide right, it's Hawkins. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Saunders. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Turns it upfield. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. Caught. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give the...
And he's in, pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, Aztecs! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. Working the ground game. There he goes. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Shakes off the defender.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Ready.
Caught in the backfield. It's Mayer. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense getting set for first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Handoff again. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. They'll move the wide receiver. On play action. He's going to take off. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down.
It's really frustrating for a defense when you cover that first play. You knew it was going to be a pass. You cover everything short, but then the quarterback just makes something happen. I mean, just good luck trying to get him. That's why he plays QB. That's why he's so dynamic.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, San Diego State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Taken down.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Calls his own number. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a second down play. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's McClung. Back's got it on the screen. Turns it on in midfield. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Green Wave. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Aztecs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, gonna throw it. They're all over him. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. That can be a momentum changer after the interception. Runs it back to the 37.
Well, there's no quitting this defense, I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play. They're playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays to claw their team back in the game.
The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. On the option. Now the toss. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Give to the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. 2nd and long here. A designed run for the quarterback. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. He'll take it himself. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Road.
Checking in from the Aztec sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
Ready, team. Go, go. Go, go.
To throw, it's Saunders. Here comes the heat. Bounced right back to them.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Ready. Black one, team. Black one.
Sends it back in motion.
Where did he go?
Gives it. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision. The Aztecs line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Sells the run, wants to pass. Got his man. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. One possession game. Getting late here, and the winner will take a great feeling into the offseason.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
Just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another 1st down. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Got his man on the outside, and they swarm him under.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
And now with that play, for this offense, it's got to have it time. Yeah, I'm going for it on 4th down. Obviously, a field goal does nothing, but I got 3 timeouts, and that is a good thing. Because I have those in my pocket, I can attack the whole field. I just got to focus in on the yardage to get this 4th down and move the sticks.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
Turning it on. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic when you think about it. When does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistent.
What a season it has been, and it's been great to share it with you. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.